Alright, so I'm in Seoul, South Korea. I'm going to test this new camera out. Landed at the airport after a long, what's that yellow thing in the middle? Oh, after a long 12-hour flight from Las Vegas. Isn't that right, Boo?
Yes.
Where you want to go?
No, that's okay.
Alright, we're going to walk around the airport. So this video is more or less just practicing how to use the camera and hook up the microphones on it. So while we're walking, I'll relay my trip experience so far. So there's a little store up here. It's funny. It's called Nice to See You. It's interesting in these foreign countries how much English there actually is. But anyway, so we left our house, was it Friday after work? We left the house around 5:30, 6 o'clock. Here's a taco booth. 5:30, 6 o'clock, and drove to the airport. And our game plan was to get inside the airport and eat dinner because we were going to be there early, and they had a Chili's inside. Oh look, there's a little robot thing coming down the way. So anyway, I had found a parking lot that was charging us $4 a day to park the car. Since we're going to be gone for 30-something days, we had to find something pretty efficient and cheap. And so the game plan, well, Nee had 5 suitcases, large suitcases, packed and ready to go. And if we had one more suitcase, we definitely wouldn't fit it in the car. It was hard to fit it in there as it was, with me, Nee, and Anushka. So the game plan was to go drop the girls off at the airport and then go find the parking lot, park the car, and Uber back to the airport. So I dropped the girls off at the airport and left all the suitcases on the side where the drop-off is, outside. And then I took off and went to the hotel Fairfield Inn, where we paid to park. And then I pulled up to the front, going to the front desk so I could get my permit to put in the window, and turned off the car. And as soon as I turned off the car, I thought, well, I don't have a key to the car. So anyway, I had to call Nee and figure out how to send an Uber to her, and she had to figure out how to find the place where Uber picks people up at the airport. Oh, you like this shop?
Yes.
All right. So anyway, Nee brought the key to me in the Uber. I parked the car, and then we Ubered back to the airport. So that's how our trip started out. So it's a good thing we left mighty early. Anyway, so we get to the airport, and since Korean Airline only has like a couple flights a day coming out of there, they don't open their check-in booths until a certain amount of time before the flight. So fortunately, when we got back to the airport, the line started to form, so we were up in the front of the line, but then we must have waited a good hour and a half before they started checking people in. And when they did start checking people in, they let all the first class and a business class people check in first, which made sense. Here's a Dunkin' Donuts right here. Interesting. It made sense because those people pay a bunch of money to do business in first class. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, my ticket was $1,300, but to do business, I think it was $13,000, and to do first class was like $30,000. I mean, I don't know, I may be wrong, but whatever it was totally off the rails expensive. So, anyhow, so these guys are handing out cards or something. It's cosmetics, perfume. It's amazing what a nice airport this is. The last time I flew in to this What? So the last time I flew into this airport, I had a 14-hour layover on my way back from Bangkok to Las Vegas. I had a 14-hour layover, and the one thing they have here somewhere is showers, and they're free, and they give you towels and everything. So I took advantage of that, and anyway, even the restrooms, the stalls in the restrooms, the doors go almost all the way down to the floor, which gives you much more privacy, and everything's so clean. Oh, and on the flight from Las Vegas to here, I mean, I was probably one of 4 white dudes, and with my white hair, I certainly stuck out, but everybody was just, I mean, it was so quiet, and everybody was so respectful. It was totally different than my experiences flying inside the U.S., where you always got that 1 or 2 people that have the big old mouths that want everyone to hear you. You got kids that are crying, and I don't know how they avoid that here. There was plenty of kids on the plane, but I couldn't hear anyone talk at all, other than, you know, as background. Like, you could hear people talking, but you couldn't understand anything they said because they were talking at a respectful level. So that was interesting. And it's funny because the airline stewardesses, here's one coming right here, but that's for a different airline now. Anyway, they're wearing these nice uniforms. They're all good looking, and they use their hands effectively to direct you around. If you're doing something wrong, they're Johnny on a spot. They don't say anything. They just give you hand direction, and people know what it means, evidently. So, I sat in the seat for 12 hours, didn't get up once. And I think Anushka got up once to use the restroom, and me did. So, you know, we had, I guess, 2.5 meals, because sometime during the night they brought these sandwiches around. But, you know, their entertainment systems are very effective. Another thing that's interesting, too, is that, you know, like 90% of the people that were on the plane were Korean. So the movies and shows they had and video or audio books were pretty much all Korean. One of my favorite shows, it's out of Canada. It's called Mr. Kim, or Mr. Kim's Convenience, about a Korean family that runs a convenience store in Canada.
Before we ate there,
Oh.
and then the flight almost passed, so we
So you almost missed the plane?
Yes!
Oh my gosh.
And ran over there.
You want to go up to the food court? I'm not even hungry now. Are you? Let's go. Let's walk down here first, and then on the way back we'll go up there.
Yes.
All right. So there's a food court up there. I don't know if you can see it. There's Pho, Kathy Ho, Foodie's Pub, food. I can't read what that says. Foodicum or something. There's a pharmacy. I don't know if I've ever seen a pharmacy at the airport, so that's interesting. There's a currency exchange. Yeah, I went and got some Dunkin' Donuts a little while ago and used my credit card. I spent 29,000 Korean whatever. So here's a Jamba Juice. A lot of cosmetic stores around here. Evidently, Koreans like cosmetics. But if you look at the people as we're walking down, they're all nicely dressed for the most part. And you can hear it's fairly quiet. There's not anybody yelling or screaming. I don't go to malls very often, but it seems to me when my memory is that when I go to malls, you're always hearing someone screaming, not in a bad way, just having fun or whatever. But over here, they keep pretty quiet. My kind of place, actually. Oh, there's some high dollar stores in here. What a gentle monster is. I don't know what's going on over here. It's like a sunglass place or something. Ooh, that's kind of freaky.
That is very freaky.
What do you think of it, Boo? You ever see anything like that? Oh, it moved its eye. Wow. I'm probably not recording anything. You know? I have no idea.
No, can you click on the monitor?
No, I did that many times the other day, and it was recording, so I'm assuming it's still recording. I think it turns off the screen
Oh.
to save energy. Look at all those kids in uniform. I like it. What do you think of all the kids in uniform, Boo? You like it?
Yeah.
Me too.
Professional.
Yeah. Look, you get fancy pens in there.
Yeah. I know.
Wow, those ties are so fancy they only let one person in at a time.
Yeah.
I had a Hermes tie at one time. It was Tom Monahan, the guy that started Domino's Pizza. He would give those away as an award if you do something like the first time your store was over $10,000 or something.
Wow.
So I have two of them, I think.
You still do?
I still do, but they're so old now they're probably not cool. I don't know what that is, but it's like liquor sales, duty-free sweets. I don't know what that is. Delivery point of deposited goods. There's another currency exchange. Hey, you get your tax refunds over here. I don't know what that means. Let's say, here's one of my pet peeves. People that stand on the walkway. At least they're going to the right, so, which is not always the case in the Las Vegas airport. So, hey, as long as I stand to the right, I'm good. There's a lineup. A lot of people shopping at the duty-free liquor store. Oh, there's a monk or something, bald head. There's another two of them. Wow, here comes some airline stewardesses in nice uniforms. There's one with chopsticks in her head. There's another one with chopsticks in her head. I think the airline industry in these foreign countries, in Thailand and Korea and China, the stewardess industry gets the attractive women in the country because they all seem to be fairly attractive. There's Nee and Anushka. Nee's doing her video thing too. And there's plenty of duty-free shops. You know, what's funny is I don't even really understand what duty-free means. I think it means you don't have to pay taxes, but I don't know. All I can tell you is when I go in and look around. It certainly doesn't mean less expensive items. Transfer Lounge. Fourth phase of Terminal 2 coming soon, it says up there. That guy's tall. Look at the ceiling ahead of us. That's cool. So anyway, in about an hour and a half, we're getting on another flight, connecting flight to Bangkok, and I think it's about 5.5 hour flight from here to Bangkok. So when you go to Thailand, it takes you 2 days basically to get there to travel, and then it seems like 2 days anyway. But and then it takes you another couple days to recover from the time change, the jet lag. There's a Starbucks. There's another tobacco duty-free place, liquor and tobacco. Look at the line for the Starbucks, and I'm going to tell you what, the Starbucks here, or at least in Thailand, they're no less expensive than the Starbucks in the States. So on the way back, we're going to go hit that food court. I think we're kind of out of the interesting part. Oh, look at the nice garden. Transfer Lounge, that's where the showers are. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where I showered last time, because you had to go up the elevator or escalator. I think it's time to turn around, to be honest with you. Hey, Nee, you want to turn around now? Yeah. Yeah, let's turn around. Oh. You think that, oh, it's going to go. That's cool. This thing was stopped until we stepped on it, and now it's moving. That's pretty interesting. I have to show you the chairs that you sit in. They have those chargers built into the little side tables that you just set your phone on, and it charges it without having to be plugged in. You know, it's always amazing to me when I go to other countries how successful franchises from the United States do. I know in Thailand, you know, they have McDonald's. I tried them one time just to see if the hamburger tasted the same in Thailand as it does in the States, and it does. Usually in foreign countries with McDonald's, they might have additional things. Hey, Nee, come over here. In Thailand at McDonald's, what do they have? They have extra things that we don't have in the States.
Yeah,
what do they?
Like ice cream, right? What they have in ice cream?
Yeah, like sticky rice and...
They have sticky rice? And chicken or something? Corn?
And something in the ice cream.
Ah.
And burger, they have sticky rice with grilled pork or something. It's different.
Ah, okay. So anyway, and they have Domino's there and 7-Elevens on every corner. Burger Kings, Starbucks all over. The interesting thing about Starbucks is that, like I said, it's the cost of Starbucks there is about the same as it is in the States. And Thai people's income is pretty low. So when they splurge on that, it doesn't make sense to me. And they also have other coffee places there. They really like coffee in Thailand. And there's I think it's called Amazon Cafe, is very popular all over Thailand. And then Chiang Mai Cafe. Is that what's the name of that place that you dropped me off at?
Yeah, Chiang Mai Cafe.
Chiang Mai Cafe. And I would have, for 50 baht, I would have a latte, which is what I get every day anyway. And that always came with a little small glass of hot tea. So 50 baht is it's less than $2. $1 is about 36 baht right now. So that's, it's a nice coffee place. It's usually in a nice jungly atmosphere, and they have Wi-Fi, just like Starbucks. But I don't know why anyone would go to Starbucks in Thailand when you have such nice coffee places that are about 25% of what you should get charged in Starbucks. In Thailand, I know that brand names are very important to the people there, and so much so that they have commercials warning people in Thailand off from brand name products, because they know that brand name products are more expensive than, it just hurts. It hurts a family that's spending money on brand name products when their income is so low. And the coffee shops outside of the Starbucks, like I said, they're very good. So as a matter of fact, on this trip, we're going to go up to Chiang Mai, and from Chiang Mai we're driving up to Chiang Rai, and there's a coffee farm that we're going to go visit for 2 nights. We're staying actually on or near the coffee farm. I don't know, Nee made all the arrangements. So, while I enjoy coffee, it's, going to a coffee farm isn't a thing I would think of doing, but Nee wanted to do it, and it's in a nice jungly area, so I'm sure there's plenty of interesting activities and things to see aside from the coffee farm. So I guess this is where the food court is. So we're gonna go upstairs and check out the food court, I believe. Unless, that's where they're going. Gotta follow the girls. Fashion accessories. I thought the food court was back that way, but evidently not. Oh, they got several different kind of lounges around here. Matina Gold, Walker Phil Premium Lounge. Huh. Yeah, what's that?
Oh, when we go back, we stop there.
Oh, did you?
We will, yes.
We will.
Booked already.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Oh, we're booked to go there?
Yeah.
Oh my, aren't we hyso? Check out the walkway as we're doing it. Someone's coming through here, so. There's a nice restaurant here. Looks like a Chinese restaurant to me, but I'm not sure. Let's go take a look inside. Oh, like all kinds of bowls over there. Interesting. Let's go take a look at the kitchen and see if we can see anything cool over here. There's the airport, and there's all kinds of food coming up. I thought the guy was telling me, don't do that, but he was just waving. All right, the girls probably wondering where I'm at. Oh, all right, here's some more. Foodium. Order here, Foodium. Here, there's a menu. Looks like some good chicken, good crispy fried chicken with rice. That's a favorite of Asian people for sure. I know Nee and Anushka love it. All right, now we have a full battery.
Yes.
So, Mrs. Smith, what are you eating?
It's called beef noodle.
Beef noodles. So, why is it that you want to come to Korea and have beef noodles? What is so important about having beef noodles in the airport in Korea?
Because they have popular for
Because we're hungry.
for the noodle thing.
So you're telling me that Korea is known for noodles, so you want to have noodles while you're in Korea?
Yeah. They have like a special noodle flavor.
It's so good.
It's so good. Let me see you eat the noodles.
Cool. So when you eat noodle, you cannot cut. You need to eat the whole.
Oh, you can't cut the noodles. That's not proper noodle eating etiquette.
Yeah.
So, but if you eat noodles, what if you slurp?
Dad.
What? We need to know the story about if it's good to slurp or not slurp.
It's good.
Yeah?
I don't think I've heard someone do that.
Okay.
Maybe eating with their mask.
Alright, we will pause.
It's still recording.
Alright. Just got done eating that bowl of soup or pho, whatever you want to call it. Now we're heading out. Going back, we got to go to the gate. But anyway, I'll finish up recording this video for prosperity's sake. Basically, I can go look at it years down the road to remember my trip. And perhaps there's a couple of you that enjoy watching the airport in Seoul, South Korea. I'm going to raise this thing up high. Unfortunately, to use this microphone, it's a wireless, and half of it attaches to the camera, and it's on a cord, so I have to hold the other half while I'm holding the camera so it doesn't flail around. Now the girls are looking at perfume. Okay. So it's 8 o'clock right now, and
Here, very expensive.
Yeah.
In the United States, cheaper.
Oh.
Very much.
So we can wait till the United States if you actually need perfume, which I don't know. Yeah, I don't think you ever wear it anyway.
I do.
Yeah? You wear perfume?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I want to smell nice.
Well, don't you smell nice like without perfume?
No. I don't think so. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought girls always smelled like candy. Yeah. I wonder what side of the road people drive on in Korea.
Probably the wrong one.
And to you, which one's the wrong one?
The opposite of the one in United States.
Oh, so Thailand drives on the wrong side of the road then.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Oh, there's the Dunkin' Donuts. Another stop, another perfume. Their airport carts play music as opposed to the beep, beep, beep in the airports back home. So we came into this airport at 5:30 this morning. Didn't really realize it, but it was, hardly any people in here. But as the day goes on, it's getting busier and busier, which is probably normal for any airport. Well, I wish I had the same amount of interest in this perfume stuff as the girls, but I just don't. I just don't. I think I'm going to tell them I'm just going to continue my walk down to gate 264, and they can meet me down there. Yeah? Hey, I'm going to walk down to gate 264.
Okay. Okay, I will see you there.
Okay, so make sure you keep track of the Vonage app, in case I text you on the Vonage.
Yes, sure.
Okay. So one thing that we got going on is, for work, we use a VoIP, voice over internet phone system. So since it works on the internet, I can use that phone system no matter where I'm at, as long as I have internet access, evidently. So while I don't think my AT&T phone service, I guess I have a prepaid card. I don't know if that makes a difference. Don't know much about it, but I still have access to make phone calls back in the States with my work phone system. So at work we have, desk phones, phones on our desks, and but we can also use our cell phones. There's an app on our cell phones, that we can use just the same. Wonder what this tax refund stuff is about. That's an interesting thing to have at the airport. Now they have a smoking room here. I don't know how big smoking is in Korea, but I guess it's big enough to have a smoking room. Wonder if these orchids are real. probably are. While we were coming in for a landing, it was just light enough to see the outline of some islands out in the water. So I'm sure, well, the last time I came in, I was took a shuttle out of the airport here. Since I had a 14-hour layover, they took me out and toured the city of Seoul, at least one small area that was pretty upscale, I guess. Kind of old school, but upscale, I guess. It kind of reminded me of being in California. There's a kids' play area over here. I don't know if I've ever seen one at an airport before. There's another Dunkin' Donuts over here on the right. That's the one I went and got some coffee in this morning when we got here, and a few donuts. So we're getting down to the end of this terminal walkway here, and our gate number 264 is at the end. Cosmetics. Paris croissant. It's like a fancy coffee shop, actually. Let's go see what kind of food they have in that thing. There's gate 264 right there, so that's where we'll be heading out of. Another kids area. Looks like it's closed right now.
Hey, you want to go in here? Where?
Let's see what they got going on here. They got some good-looking salad, some sandwiches, and all kinds of donuts and bagels. So that's what they got going on in this shop here. And there's another smoking room. Well, here we are at the gate. I guess I'm going to set up. Oh, I got to show you these sitting areas. Here's a cell phone. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. But these sitting areas have plugs. The plug situation, you know, I don't think my plug will work in there. But they have these USB ports. And some of these tables have areas where you set your phone. Now there's one, and it'll charge your phone. So that's interesting. Anyway, I guess that's enough video of the airport in Korea, and this is the first time I've used my video camera. It's interesting because the screen on the video camera actually turns off in order to save energy. So I don't always know if I'm pointing at the right thing or not when I'm shooting the video footage. But I guess we'll see when I load it up on my computer.